Hi, my colleagues. This is Marcel from Los Angeles, California. Today, I already have talked about a few games, and this is the second game which was played against Pakistan and Scotland. This game was, I mean, I don't know, I talked about the other game too, but this game was not that good. Pakistan, even though they bowled well in this game, Scotland, they bowled quite decent in this game, and I think they have a few newcomers. They came into Pakistan made 166 runs, and in that one Zaman made 33, and then Shahzad Ahmed made 24, and Shoaib Malik 49. He made 5 sixes and 1 4. I think that was good batting. I think they bowled well. Scotland in this game, they bowled better than the last game. Like Thole, he gave 4 over 38 on 2 wickets, and Sharif 4 over 34 on 0 wicket, and then Emmons 436, and then Watt 425 1. That's good bowling. And then there's Leith. He made 431 run, 3 wickets. I think in this game they bowled well. That's right. They held Pakistan well from the scrap of the neck, and they made 166 runs. So that was good bowling on this side from Scotland team. And even though they bowled well, but in this game, even though they bowled well in this game, but it was not that good of the game. The reason I'm saying, after making 166 runs in first game, they gave away 204 runs, and then they made 156 runs. In this game, they bowled well, and they gave away 166 runs. Like we were just talking to you, they bowled well, and they gave less runs. But when they came in a batting, what happened to them? Nothing. They just went down the hill. What? They made 82 runs. Why? Why did they make 82 runs? I watched the game. In the second game too, I watched the highlights and all this. There few people were run out, and this guy made Muncie 0. What's the captain 1, and the bigger guy was McLeod made 25 runs. And that's why the Sharif came in at the bottom, made 10 with the 1-6, and then these new boys were there. They made Soul made 4, and Evans made 0. So that's thing that they had a chance. If they had managed it well, decent way, I think Scotland, they had a chance. They could have gone way closer to give a fight to Pakistan, but unfortunately they did not give a fight to Pakistan. They ended up all were sent out on 82 runs, and they did the work hard in first game. They came closer to Pakistan total, but when in the second game they had them down good on second T20, but they didn't make runs. I think I have to say that I would give a credit to Pakistan bowling side. I'm a very tough guy as far as the credit is concerned. It's right here. I think this young kiddo, Usman Khan Shinwari, I think he's pretty slippery. If you see the action, he pushes the ball, he bangs the ball harder on the ground. That's why whenever any of the quick bowler who when you bang the ball on the ground hard, you have more chances that the batsman will not pick you right. Batsman will not pick you right. Batsman will make mistakes to pick you that how fast you're gonna come and bowl. And I think this is what it is here. That Shinwari bowled very well, and he took a 2 overs, 4 runs, 2 wickets. My cricket lovers, bear with me, please. 2 overs, 4 runs, 2 wickets. And then Mohammad Nawaz, I mean, I don't know, 4 overs, 35 runs, 1 wicket. And then Hassan Ali, 2 overs, 18 runs, no wicket. And Fahim Ashar, 2.4 over, 5 runs, 3 wickets. I think that kiddo is a pick of the bowler. And if you talk about the structure, he's physically he's not that strong, but when he comes and bowls, he pushes the ball at the right spot. He pushes the ball very well. So I think he goes closer to, I think he goes closer to 140 somewhere there. He pushes the ball pretty good. He goes there. I think he can go closer to 140 kilometers per hour. But the good thing is that he's slippery, and his ball comes into the batsman. Mostly comes into the batsman from the same spot. I think he goes straight and he goes away from the batsman. That's where he's got lots of chances, and he becomes a tricky bowler to deal with. And then he's Shadab Khan 419-1. That's a very good bowling. That's very good bowling. I think this side of Pakistan T20 team, I will talk about this one right here. This side is got all type of bowlers in them. You're talking about left-arm fast bowlers. Then you're talking about left-arm spinner. Then you're talking about a little bit slippery Hassan, and then Fahim Ashar is there. Then you have leggy right-arm leg spinner with Shadab Khan. I think this type of bowling is. I think this is very good bowling for T20, and I think they are being developed for the one-day side too. But it'll take some time. But this is going to be good bowling side. I mean, these all kids are pretty young, and I would say 5-6 more years if they play together, they will end up making a good bowling side because the variety is there. But I think the Mohammad Nawaz, he needs to fix himself a little bit better, because he gave 435, 1 wicket he took. But I think he needs to improve more. At why was he being hit in this game? The selector is there. I mean, coach is there. Bowling coach is there. Bowling coach, we talked to him. Why? What happened? Possibly he bowled bad deliveries. He bowled the ball away from the good area. He didn't bowl stump to stumps. That could be the reason that he gave away lots of runs. So that's one of the reasons too, that he had Pakistan. This guy has to. The reason I'm pinpointing, because in big games you have no chance. You have no chance to survive in these big. This team doesn't have a good batting side, but these guys, they have to learn from the hard way. That hard way is that you have to bowl good delivery, learn from look from the other bowlers, learn from the coach who's bowling you there, who's doing everything for you. Learn from him and then do it right. And this is right here, my cricket lovers. I talked about this last game over T20. I mean T20 of Pakistan and Scotland, which was played right there in Scotland. My cricket lovers. I talk absolutely honest, and there's no doubt about that. I mean, my email number is there all the time, which is imranserver62@yahoo.com. You can give me your ideas, and I will try to do and try to make it better for me. I will subscribe my program and view it all the time, and ring the bell. When you ring the bell, then you get my new program when I come in. And I talk absolutely honest. There's no doubt about that. There's no hanky-panky stuff goes on with me. I will talk absolutely honest. It doesn't matter where the team is. That's why I have my eyes on everything. Now in the next program, I'm going to talk about Australia, England, and Sri Lanka and the West Indies. The games are being played. This is myself from Los Angeles, California. My cricket lovers, please show me some love. Bye bye.